granite pattern. I call it granite pattern, some people call it bubble pattern. So I do not know why I call it granite pattern, but I call it granite pattern. I said I'll be using the 5x1 pattern. So the first thing I'm going to do is to bring out 5. It's definitely going to push 5 in and bring 1 out. So that's the meaning of the 5x1 pattern. Okay, so with all this, I'm going to be working on a closed carriage. I'll be working on a closed carriage so that it doesn't need this. So what I will be doing is knit 5 of this, 5 of it closed and 2 of it open. What do I mean? 5 of the locked engine, that means it's not going to knit this 5 times. Then I'm going to open my engine, then it's going to knit this 2 times. Just follow me and you're going to understand. So I'll start the pattern with a white color, since I want to be using a white and a black. Then I start knitting 1, 2, 3, 4. You bring it down. 4. So I'm going to number 5 now. And 5. So after I've achieved this 5 knits, the next thing for me is to open my carriage on both sides. Then you change your color. All right. Okay, so you see how I kept it inside. So after opening the engine, then I start to knit. 1, 2. So for the next one, I pick up my ruler. I change my yarn to white color since I want to be using double colors. So I change my yarn to white colors. Then I look for the middle of this, any of it. So far I get 1 middle, right? Then I'll be able to get this pattern correctly, consistently. Okay, so I've gotten 1 middle here. Let me see whether I can. All right, so I'm doing this, looking for the middle. Of course it's 5. Since it's 5, so I look for 2 here and 2 here, 2 by the left, 2 by the right. So then I get the middle. So this is the middle. I bring my middle out, the middle, then I bring the needle out. Okay, it's kind of something do. Okay, so then after that I follow up. Then I start pushing every other thing out. Like I said before, if I can get 1 middle correctly, then I'll be able to get the pattern. So that's it. All right, so I bring it out. So these are the middles. Okay, the middle of the pattern. All right, so I'll change my yarn to white yarn. All right, so after changing it to white yarn, I would not forget to lock my carriage because I do not want these needles I brought out to be knitted. Okay, so that it can form the pattern well. So I'm going to do 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I will remove the whites. Now I want everything to knit. Now I will remove the whites, then change to black. Okay, change to black and close my carriage. So after closing my carriage, I want everything to knit. So I knit it 1 and 2. So as you can see, the pattern is already coming out. Oh, it's so beautiful, it's so beautiful. So that is how to do your granite pattern. Okay, so I'll consistently do this till I reach my length, to the length I so desire.